But now that sort of things on my own, where we sort of, made a pact that we can go out and do things, solo, and that doesn't mean that the Queen of, drop
Broken
dead.
out. No.
And this, I just had this sort of song in my head, and I just thought it'd be lovely to sing, because it's like a singer's song, it's wonderful to sing, and because it's somebody else's, it doesn't matter. And I thought, I'll have a go, basically, and because we all, having a shower and everything, you sing other people's songs and everything, but I just thought, no, I'll put it to tape and see what happens. So it was a very sort of impromptu sort of start, and then it's come to this, and I just thought, no, I'll take it a bit further and make it as bring it out as a product of mine.
Do you feel that you have been? You said you felt you were reliving your life. Do you feel you've been the big pretender?
Basically, it's what the song really says. It is a very sort of one-to-one basis about that he's pretending because she's gone, but he's still pretending that she's still around. Basically, that's
yes.
But I thought that you could sort of take it a lot further, just in the word pretender.
Yeah.
So that pretends, and for me, the way I'm doing these is that, it's tongue-in-cheek, not to take everything too seriously. That all these sort of visuals and these sort of these images that I portrayed over the years is a kind of pretense, because there's no way that I was real on stage. These are I wore costumes, and I sort of put myself into different atmospheres and different characters. But underneath all that, there is a real me, which so I just thought, why not? I've been pretending all this time, doing all this stuff, wearing bananas on my head, coming on the people's shoulders, wearing glitter, doing this, doing glam, wearing.
Yeah.
Wearing it was all a kind of thing, and it's a kind of pretense. Yes. Whereas underneath it, I'm still a musician.
Yeah.
And so I thought I bring it up to in that level where all these sort of costumes, where a lot of people took it so seriously, where I didn't do it out. I just thought, my God, and they read far too much into it.
Yeah.
I just thought that this is a nice way of sort of covering this whole sort of era of mine, you call it. And say that, look, it's just been a bit of fun. Actors don't, if they portray somebody, they don't become those people, they go back and do something else.
So if you looked in the mirror and reflected on the true Freddie Mercury, who is he? What is he?
I think I told that before. I just think, I think quite a sort of, I'm quite a chameleon, I change, I have moods, and I think it's a combination of a lot of sort of characters that make up a person anyway. I go into my moods. I think over and about this, I'd probably say I'm a sort of a person of extreme, because I can be very soft and but that makes me that much more tenacious, and it's like something trying to get out of me, so that I can actually when I'm off stage, I calm down. I become a very different person. I research, gather lots of energy, and gather lots of information, and then I just use it to. So there's, in a way, there's no sort of half measures. I'm hot and cold, and I think I'd like to be that way. So, so that what I'm gathering, I gain momentum and I do all that. And then when I actually know when I want to release it, it comes across like a tidal wave, and then there's a lull.
Yeah. Yes.
But I'd hate to take that back home with me.
Very good. Freddie, do you feel would you say you're a difficult person to live with, or not?
Oh yes, I think we all are, to be honest.
Do you?
I think so. Well, I think I am.
I don't think I am.
Well, you'd be surprised, because it's not for you to say it.
No.
The only way you can find out whether is the other person or other persons.
Yes.
So I think that kind of thing. It's not up to you. I think I'm not perfect by no means, but I think I live within in a fair way. But that doesn't mean anything, because there are lots of different outlooks on how people behave and everything. But I think I give whoever I'm living with, I give people a fair chance, and sometimes too lenient. Maybe that's my fault. And I think.
Do you think so?
I think so. Yeah.
If somebody went off to somebody else.
I'm a very possessive person.
That's what I want
Yeah, that's
to
what,
know.
which I am. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I am.
yes.
But then you see, I want my cake and eat it too, which is what everybody wants.
Yes.
But I am, yes. I think in terms of that kind of thing, I can. Yes, I can go to great lengths of trying to be
Loyal?
loyal, yeah, just to prove a point. And but then once, if I, but the moment I find somebody's betrayed me, I go the other way, and then they'll find that I'm very hard to live with them, because then once I'm betrayed, I'm an ogre. I'm an ogre to live with. Yeah.
Yes. You never seem vulnerable. Have you ever cried, Freddie?
Absolutely, of course I have.
Yes.
Cried rivers,
And,
dear.
and if so, what makes you cry?
Lots of no, lots of. I seem to sort of. I think everybody cries. I mean, I'm very hard on the exterior, but very sort of. You know,
Soft-centered.
Absolutely, yeah, like a chocolate bar. Something out of Black Magic. Yeah.
What kind of things would make you cry, though? Relationships?
Sometimes I think it's a kind of stress factor overall from lots of different areas, and I seem to sort of like build them up, and then it's like a welling of or swelling of all these ingredients that build up, and then I have to just I burst into tears. I do this. I go into a complete and then I'm sort of it has to come out. So it's like a balloon that bursts. So I mean, I feel that I seem to sort of take everything and I sort of build it up, and then they sort of seem to rise, and then I sort of, it's like that, and when I've got it to like fever pitch, somebody just has to prick the balloon, and I just go, that's when I
explode.
cry, and apart from
you
that,
explode.
I just
Do you feel fulfilled, totally fulfilled in your life now? You've reached 40, you've had incredible success.
Good question. I was thinking that when I was having a pee, dear, because I thought you might come to the. No, it's a very funny thing. I'm very happy with what I've achieved. It's like I know that there are a lot of people who think, okay, now I've got where I want to work, because I have enough money, I have success, adulation, what do you want?
Fame.
Yeah, exactly. So I have all that, and I think, and I look upon it, I say, well done, my dear. I say, good luck to you, then you did it yourself. And now I think I've come to they're not crossroads, but I've come to sort of like another sort of phase in my life where I think, look, I still want to keep achieving the kind of success that I have in this format, but I think, look, I think now I have the time and the capacity to actually venture into areas which I would never dare, because it would like be harmful to my career or whatever. Things that so now I'm doing those kind of things where I think I don't really want to do that as a benefit. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
I don't want it to be a gain in my own, but it's for something, believe that I want to sort of try and different things, walk a tightrope, live a knife edge, and do things where I can fall completely flat on my face. But I know that I don't. To me, if it's harmful to my career, so what? Nobody can take away what I've already achieved. They can only say, okay, look, he's fall flat. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before, there are things where I still wanted there was this growth process of my career or my beliefs where I didn't want anything to hamper it by doing anything. I wanted it to. There was a kind of. Now I feel that there is an acceptance which I like. It doesn't mean I'm going to sort of forget that idiom to do certain things where
take more risks.
Yes, not for the sake of taking risks. It's something that I want to do things. I don't want to sort of end my life just being a rock and roll star.